Welcome back, my fellow Turo host, and if you are new here, my name is Hayden. This is where we talk about all things business, finance, or entrepreneurship. A huge portion of this channel is dedicated to Turo, and if you're new to that as well and you've been under a rock, Turo is basically the Airbnb of cars. So this is to show my experience so far in my first year of Turo, and I'm not making this to brag, I'm making this because I'm pretty surprised. At this rate, I'm gonna do $20,000 this year. So right here, I'm gonna show my current earnings from Turo. This is the net earnings Turo has actually put into my bank account. This is not going into in-depth on after car payments, insurance, gas, travel to and from pickups. If that's something that you guys want to hear, definitely subscribe, and at the end of this year I'm going to do a full in-depth over the last 12 months. But at this rate I should break $20,000. The month of November and December are usually the best, and I'm saying I'm going to do about $2,500 each month. So the main topic of this video isn't necessarily about bragging about earnings. I just had no intentions of making this kind of money with Turo. I know to some people it's not a lot of money, but to a lot of people it is a lot of money. So quick backtrack. A little over a year ago, my girlfriend and I were in Europe for a couple months, and we're making car payments and insurance payments for the cars to just sit at home, depreciate, and literally get no use. So my full intention was to just use Turo and have the car at least pay for itself while we're out traveling, or even make an extra couple bucks on top of it. So after doing it for a few months, I said, oh, well, I'm in a different position than a lot of folks. And that is a huge benefactor when it comes to Turo. I understand, there's people that are out going 9 to 5 with an hour and a half commute each way, so it's a lot harder to manage cars. I personally work from home. I can work anywhere I want as long as I have an internet connection. So for me, it really worked out, and I already had the cars anyway. So beginning of the year, January 1st, I decided, okay, I'm gonna list both the cars. I'm gonna go full on with this, list them 24/7 on Turo. And as you can see, I've actually done about $12,000 so far. I have a couple rentals out right now, and you don't get paid on that until the actual earnings come. But again, every person is totally different on how they can actually maximize their time for this business. Now, if you're getting into this for a full-time gig, you want to go full force, it's definitely doable. There's people for sure making hundreds of thousands of dollars managing their fleets and the fleets of other people's cars. There's also people just that have an extra car at home and want to make an extra few $1,000s throughout the year, and this is a great way to do that. Again, this is going to affect everybody in a different way. Now, if you look at this video and you get put under the impression that today you should just go out, invest in a car for the sole purpose of renting it out on Turo, I don't really think it's a great idea. I feel like there's much better places to put your money than using Turo, because you're buying a depreciating asset that has literally nothing but risk affiliated with it. But if you run the numbers in your marketplace, it can work for you. Now, that's another thing that I think being in a metropolitan area is able to increase my earnings, obviously because the demand of people traveling to South Florida where I am, and also I could take a train to any airport for $5. So again, every situation is different for each person. I didn't make this video for a flex. This video is more of just to share my experience so far. But if you guys found it helpful, beneficial to you in any way, you found I've done it justice, please hit that like button, consider subscribing, and at the 12-month mark, I'm gonna do a full in-depth review of all my earnings from Turo after all my expenses. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.